Hi, this is Tad from Island, and today I'm joined by Matt Poor, one of our SEs based in Texas. Hey, Matt.
Hey Tad, how you doing?
Hey, really well. So, you were just telling me an interesting story about a customer who's in the retail based service industry and kind of a unique challenge they had around privacy with their employees. Can you tell me more?
Sure. Interesting enough, this came on late in our deployment process. And what was interesting is that their legal department came in, more or less their data security, their data privacy officer came in and basically said, "Hey, look, these employees potentially could be downloading personal information on these shared assets from the retail solution that they had in place." And their concern was the privacy rules that are dictated by all these different states, about seven different states and one other country. And really, what it boiled down to was that we had to anonymize data based on those employees, so that they couldn't be identified when we went to personal based websites. And more importantly, we had to identify personal information that they potentially could download and allow them the ability to opt out. And we were able to do that with a couple different rules, real fast and real time when we got on the call with them. And data privacy officer was extremely happy.
That's great. And so, this is a situation where employees were on a shared use environment where, from one shift to another, different employees are using the same computers. And so, leaving files behind or leaving your bookmark history behind would have been kind of an issue.
Oh, 100%. Really, what their biggest concern was employees are downloading like W-2s, the paycheck stubs, right? That can be rather touchy. And the crazy thing is that the way that the solution was really designed for ease of use. So these employees, they just walk in, they open up the application within the Island browser. They're already identified, and it's a shared asset, shared resources. And the reality is that we put in enough information to allow them to opt out, and then when they did download the information, we put in controls allow that data to be deleted in a timely fashion in case someone came behind them to actually perform their duties within the retail environment.
That's great. And so, this is the legal department is obviously not typically someone you talk to in the cybersecurity industry. So, was the solution that you helped them to configure, was that satisfactory for that legal group?
Oh, 100%. She was rather amazed and said that this is one of the better products that she's ever encountered to, allow her department to go back to the business and say, "Hey, you have a solution here that addresses this risk to the business, and we're going to sign off on it." So it was great, and it was so last minute. This wasn't something that your typical infosec or IT guy was really paying attention. I mean, they're really designed to look at the business problem and wrap a technical solution around it. And they were ready to roll out the door, and privacy people came out and said, "Oh, no, don't do that." And then after a 1 hour meeting, that obstacle is out of the way.
That's great. And it sounds like it's a better overall solution for those employees as well, so that they can get to work and do the tasks that they need to do and not have to worry about this.
It is, and I think a lot of employees, people in general, right? If you think about mom, dad, your kids, a lot of people don't think about those sort of consequences, or maybe their data being out there on a shared asset. I mean, people are just trying to get their work done and trying to get information and then move on. With this particular customer in Island, we were basically reducing the risk for that employee who probably never even thought about it in the first place.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for sharing that, and we'll have you back here again soon.
Great, thank you.